The purpose of this presentation is to showcase the integration of Google API calls with AI and the possibility of creating agents in charge of managing schedule and administer bookings in a general context. The following system was designed and built with botpress.com, so it's tailored to the system, but the logic behind it can be applied to a series of custom applications. Hello, this is Conversation Flow Design brought to you by edoar.ai. How do you make an AI chatbot set up a Google Calendar appointment for you? Okay, so we will present you this AI-based system that can check availability for a particular date and time, can book appointments for clients, can verify details of already booked appointments, can reschedule meetings, can cancel meetings. What will be presented today is designed to be part of a larger system. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will only showcase two modules in great detail. This system can answer requests formulated in natural language and uses both natural language and classic code to achieve its goals. This is the Google Calendar API AI management tool diagram. This is the logic behind the software. So once the bot starts, it introduces itself. It asks the user for a question, and then the user input is sent to the AI logic, which will determine, in this example, if the user will be sent for service number 1, service number 2, or service number 3. In this example, we will deal with service number 3, which is appointment booking agent for clients, uh, which would be actually this intention relay hub. The AI logic will determine where the user input will be sent to one of these five agents, which are basically the same AI, but there are five AI logics for checking the availability, for making a booking, for uh, getting the confirmation of a booking, to edit a booking that's already been made, or to cancel a booking. Uh, Once the AI establishes the intention of the user, it activates one of these modules that will be in charge with the task of acquiring all the data necessary from the user in order to be able to access the Google API, both the request and the post. I'm going to showcase you an overview of the code that we are going to present in this video. As you can see, it's quite extensive, so get ready and buckle up. And this is just a tiny portion of the entire application. So, hello. That's the first step whenever we're building a language interaction machine, right? It might be a chatbot or a voice chatbot or whatever kind of name you want to give it. The second step is letting the chat partner know who we are and what we can do for them. While the context is provided by default, since the client is the one that initiates the interaction with the chatbot, the client doesn't know necessarily all the things our representative AI agent can do for them. Since this is an open conversation type of a chatbot and not a lead down the funnel type, the one where you click all the buttons, we need to let the client know right from the start that we can help them with more things than those they already have on their mind, like for example the client wants to ask a question about a certain procedure but doesn't know that we can offer them information about bookings. So this is our first code block. It's just static text. For the most part, it's made out of the introduction. Hello, my name is Andreas Alexandros. I'm a representative agent for Company & Co. That's not my name. That's the name of the robot. Main service provided, which is actually the main service that the bot provides. I'm here to answer any questions you might have about our services. And secondary service provided, which is the secondary service provided by the bot. I can also assist you with booking a meeting if that is what you desire. So let's start the bot up. Okay, so we get our introduction, main service provided, and secondary service provided messages. We are also getting our first question. So our first question addressed to the user, it will be also our fallback questions. What that means is that once the user starts a process like checking if uh, a booking is available at a particular day and time, once the robot will process the answer, it will come back to this question again. And from here, the entire process begins again down another road or whatever the user chooses. After the user addresses its first requirement, the message will be sent to our AI Intention Management Hub. This is the first call upon AI. In this node, the AI is tasked to categorize the user intention, and its answer will be sent to user input to one of our logical agents for further processing. Once the AI answer, the result is put through a relay hub and pushed towards the next step in its solving. That means this relay hub. So now let's see the relation between what the AI is tasked to do and what its answer is. You are a booking agent. You will be provided with the last message the user sent. Your task is to categorize the user's intention into one of the following categories. 0. Wants a generic check if a specific time date is available. 1. Wants to make a booking reservation. 2. Wants to verify, confirm, find out about a reservation. 3. Wants to change the reservation to another date. 4. Wants to cancel, delete, or annul the reservation. 5. Wants something else. Do not respond to the user input directly. Instead, respond with the categorization number like this. Workflow AI categorize equals X, where X is a number from 0 to 5 based on the categorization made. Okay, so now let's test the system a bit. Let's ask him a simple question. How big is the moon? Now we should get a 5 for this. Okay. Um, are you free on Friday? We should get a 0 for this, but let's see what the... Okay, we got a 0. Uh, can you sign me up for Friday at 2 p.m.? Let's see if he recognizes sign me up. for a booking. Yep, it's wants to make a booking. Uh, what else can we ask him? I won't be able to come anymore. Sorry. Okay, this is a cancel. Do we get a cancel? Okay, four is a cancel. Um, what else can we do? Edit. Okay. Hey, can you move me from Monday to Friday, please? Okay. Okay, we got the free, which is wants to change the reservation to another date. So the AI responds pretty well to our requests, as you can see, but it comes down to what the user inputs in the end. So the answer from the AI, the ones, the two, the threes, the fours, the fives, they go through this intention relay hub, which basically tells if you have any number less than five, you go through a certain route. If you have a number equal to five, you go through another route. If you don't have any number, it's pretty much end of the road, right? Because the AI didn't answer, so there's no one there to actually process your requests. In case the user will receive a number less than 5, he will go through this module here, the uh, setup company info and authentication to Google Calendar. Before he enters this code, he will be checked if he previously uh, done has passed through this code. As I've told you, the first question is also our fallback question. So we don't want to load this code time and time again. It's redundant and unnecessary, completely unnecessary. Um, okay. Now, our company info for the setup, it's not the entirety of the information that the company has. There are just some basic rules for scheduling, like booking can be made only from Mondays to Saturday between 12 to 17. Booking have an 1 hour length. Bookings can be made up to 7 days in advance from current date. And we are going to also load the daily scheduling hours like this, because we're going to need a variable in this format for later checks. Now, when it comes to authentication to Google Calendar, we're going to get and register the bearer key to be able to write in Google Calendar. We're going to register API key so we can call it later into our scripts to be able to read from Google Calendar. We're going to register the calendar ID so we know with what calendar we're working or what calendars we're working, although this demo is made for one calendar. Register current date and time for later use. Now I'm going to show you the code. I'm going to open this copy because it doesn't have the credentials on it. So we're going to store in this variable the API, the client ID, client secret, refresh token, and calendar ID, and we're going to keep calling them in all the functions that we will need later. Now, I'm not going to explain this script. It's basically the script that allows you to get the bearer key from Google, so you're able to write in your Google Calendar. All the scripts and all the prompts will be available on the website. And we are also going to store what time is at the moment the script will be processed, because we need the full day to give it to the AI, because the AI doesn't know what the present time is. Um, we are also going to declare g auth logged, so when we will fall back to our first question, which is our fallback question, we won't go through this process again, and we are going to end up in the second relay hub, the one that actually sends the information to one of our two working agents at the moment, the AI bookmaker agent or the AI availability checker agent. So, the availability checker agent is made of AI logical processing units that operate together at achieving data collection by interrogating the user, data transformation by leveraging the natural language capabilities of the AI, data transfers by executing API calls. Now, these four blocks of code you see here are pretty much the AI data collection module. This is the logical core in charge with collecting the required data for checking booking availability. This system needs to interrogate the user for date and time, and once it has this information, it passes it on to the next core. So, just to recap, once the user asks its first question, if that question is, "Are you available on Friday?" for example, the user input will be passed to the AI categorization system, the intention management hub. It will load the company information, it will authenticate to Google Calendar, it will go through the relay hub, and it will end at the AI availability checker agent. So let's see that happening. Okay, so now, why did we got this answer? So the user message, which was, "Are you available on Friday?" Once it was assigned to the AI availability checker agent, an AI task was formulated like this. You are a booking agent. You will be provided with the last user message. Check if the user asks about a specific day and note it in the report. Check if the user asks about a specific time and note it in the report. Report desired result. All right. So the AI received the task to examine whatever the user uh, input and extract this to information and structure its answer like this. So this would be the first node from our AI data collection module. Once our information is structured like this, because basically this is the only information that we are interested in order for us to make a check. So this information is going to get to be passed to the next AI task, which is AI check the information. Okay, so let's look at it. You are a booking agent. You will be provided with a user's booking entry, format for input, date for booking field or null, time for booking field or null. Confirm with yes if all the two values are filled and either null. Indicate with no if any value is null. Desired result, yes or no. Okay, so let's see this in action. We have Friday and time for booking is null. I'm going to replay this node. Okay. Oh, now he's going to. Okay. So, do we got all the details? No, we did not. We we don't have all the details. We are missing a time for the booking. So now the information was sent to this AI task, which is you are a booking agent. You will receive a booking entry. Craft a response requesting only for the unfilled or null entries filled in the entry details. Format for input, date for booking, time for booking, desired result. Okay, kind of the same structure like the previous prompt. Okay, please provide the time for the booking. So the AI recognized that we're missing the time, and it formulated a question asking for the booking. Okay, now let's try and give it a time. More importantly, let's even try something else. Okay, no, I want it for Monday at 2 p.m., not Friday. Let's see if the AI picks up that we want actually another day checked. Okay, it does. We got all the details, yes. And now since we got all the details, we got passed at the next node, which is AI date and time transformation. The time and date provided by the user are transformed into standardized date time format, which is basically what you see here. The user asks for Monday 2 p.m. The AI will transform the date into, well, in this case, Monday is today, so it's today's date at 14. So once we have all this information and we have the date and time transform, we can actually run run this checkup through the code, and we're going to do an API call to Google Calendar to fetch the events specified for that duration of time, and we are going to actually count how many events are in that time slot. The system it right now is programmed to accept only two bookings for the same time slot. Let me show you what I mean. So as you can see here, for from 11 to 12 p.m., we have actually two bookings. So now let's actually run the code and see. Okay, time slot booked events 2. Now I won't be able to pause the script, but let me get back a bit. Now, what you see here, because there are two time slots, there are two events booked in that time slot, it means that it cannot book anymore. So the next task, it will be to check the day availability, and these scripts here will actually pull this data. These are the available time slots for the for the same day the user asks, and this information, it will be returned to our AI checker agent, and there will be a task formulated to actually make to let the user know that the time slot that he asked for is unavailable, but there are certain time slots available during the same day. Now we have this little piece of code which will basically take from the date the AI transformed earlier, only the date without the time, which is basically this, and then it will execute an API call to Google Calendar to fetch all the events for that date, and then it will try and find the time slots with fewer than two events for that particular day. It will make a list, and then it will show the list. Now, we also have a delay here to allow for this code to properly execute, since it's async. Now, since this two blocks of code, these checks are used both by AI availability agent and also the bookmaker agent. We have these two relays, one for confirmed a possible answer and one for an impossible answer. So, okay. So, in this situation, we had the no, we had the two events booked for the same hour. So the code went this route. Okay, it did the availability check. It went through this hub, and from here, let me, it went to this task. So this task is, you are a booking agent, you will receive a booking entry and a list of available time slots for the day, if any. The client was turned down as the time slot he requested is unavailable. Explain the client the issue, make a recommendation to the client based on available time slots you receive, properly formatting into readable format. So this is basically the task. It will get provided both the times and the information, this information with the available time slots. So as you can see, it formulates this nice answer. Now, in case if it was let's say unavailable time, let's do this. Hey, are you available on Friday at 3 p.m.? Okay, we got all the details. We transformed the date. There are no events for that date, so the time slot for Friday at 3 p.m. is available. Okay, that would be the actual answer that the user will see. And awesome. So now let's discuss about our next agent, which is the AI bookmaker agent. The bookmaker agent is made of AI logical processing units that operate together at achieving data collection by interrogating the user, data transformation by leveraging the natural language capabilities of AI, data validation by analyzing the request against company policy, data transference by executing API calls. So as you can see, it has one thing added, one thing that the AI availability checker agent doesn't have, and that is data validation by analyzing the requests against company policy. So now we have our AI data collection module, which is very similar to our data collection module from the AI availability checker agent. Um, but there is one thing that it is added. Okay, so let's see it in action. Make me a booking for Friday. Let's give it only this information. Okay, so as you can see, we have also a booking name required now in our report, besides the date for booking and time for booking, which were necessary for availability check. And we also have the AI give us a short explanation. Um, this is a bit of a more advanced approach if you want to test out the AI, see why it comes up with uh, the things that he comes up with when you're tweaking your prompt. Now, this was this prompt, which is you are a booking agent. You will be provided with a user's last message. You will have to fill a report with your findings. Check if the user mentions its name or whose name he wants the reservation booking for. Check if the user wants a specific date. Check if the user wants a specific time. Make your answer a report like this. Okay. And the AI transforms the user input, whatever the user sent. In this case, make me a booking for Friday into this nice little report. Now we're having a check. Do we have all the details filled by this module here, right? This AI task. You are a booking agent. You will be provided with a user's booking entry, format for input, booking name, filled or null, date for booking, filled or null, time for booking, filled or null. Confirm with a yes if all three values are filled, and neither null indicate we know if any value is null. Yes or no. Okay, I should also mention that the AI receives this little nice report. It will discard from now on this explanation. And since our validator said no, now our report was sent to our AI request information task, and the answer that the information that the AI asks for us now is the time for the booking. Okay, now let's give it a time. Uh, what about 2 p.m.? Okay, so now Once we fill this information with this question and this table was fed to this AI task, which is this. You are a booking agent. You'll be provided with this information, the last question addressed to the user, the last chat message sent by the user's last booking details. Correlate the user answer with the last question. The user can provide as an answer a name, a number, a day name, or a day's number. Your responsibility is to fill or update the booking entry accurately. Desired result, and we have our little report that we want the AI to fill. In this case, he took the time. Now we have our report like this. We're missing a name. All details completely no, and it went here back again, and now to the AI request info back again. Now we are asked for a name. So okay, we have our report. I've deleted the previous information. We're missing both name and both and time. The AI asks us only for the time, but we're going to give it both both the name and time. Okay, it took the name, it took the time. We have all our details completed. We're gonna go through this phase now. We had our date transformed, and we had our AI policy validator module kick in. So, what is our AI validator module? This is the logical core in charge with validating the booking details against company policy. If validation failed, user is informed about the issue and sent back to AI data collection module. If it passes, the info goes through the next step. Now, this is our AI policy checker task. As a booking agent, you will be given essential resources to conduct your duties. Uh, Number one, current date and time. This is the reference point for all bookings to companies' booking policies. These are the guidelines that determine booking compliance. Free user booking details. This is the information submitted by the user that needs to be evaluated. Your role is to cross-reference the user booking details with the company policies and the current date and time to determine if the booking is compliant. So basically, this AI task will receive um, this wait this piece of information along with the information that we've set up here, like there are no uh, bookings have 1 hour length, or bookings can be made only from Monday to Saturday between 12 to 17. So what would actually happen if the date would not be compliant? Let's check this one out. Please provide the time for your booking. Okay, let's give it the name at 2 a.m. Let's say at 2 a.m. Okay, we're gonna go through the process of verification of transformation, and now okay, okay. So this is our AI validator policy, our AI policy validator. It found our name is compliant, the date is compliant, but the time is not compliant. Bookings can only be made from Monday to Saturday between two. So what happened? The answer, this report was sent to this. You are a booking agent. You will receive a booking and booking entry with a name, then time. You will receive a booking entry report that will show if there are any issues with the items in the entry. If all details are compliant, reply with yes. If there are any issues, let the user know what those are. So uh, apparently we got only a no explanation. But this information, along with this information, were sent back to AI Prepare for revalidation, which is another AI task that is you are a booking agent, you will receive a booking entry with a name, day, and time. You will receive a booking entry report that will show if there are any issues with the items in the entry. Your responsibility is to synthesize this information to complete or update the booking entry accurately. Construct your response in the following format: booking name if compliant, the client name, or null if not compliant. So basically, this AI task uh, gave us this, deleted the time for booking, which was invalid, and sent us back to the AI request info task. So this time we're going to say 2 p.m. Okay, we're getting our details checked. Now everything is compliant, and we're getting into this last stage where the last AI task prepares our data for further processing. Okay, so once our AI entry validator will make the data in this format that we can use, it will send it to the Google Calendar API check code, and it will check if the time slot is available. If it's not available, it will do a daily check, and it will return its findings to this AI availability report. So let's see what's happening. We're going to replay the code from here. Okay, we have validated our book entry, getting ready for code. We're getting transformed. We have found 2 time slots. Now that means it's busy. We cannot book in this day. We are pulling all the available slots for the day. We are getting our information to our availability report, right? So to this AI task, which is you are a booking agent, you will receive a booking entry and a list of available time slots for the day. If any, the client was turned down as the time slot he requested is unavailable. Explain the client the issue. Make a recommendation for the client based on the available time slots you received, properly formatting it to readable format. Okay, so we get this, right? Now there are some issues with the hours because of the time zones differential. I'm sorry for that. That will get fixed. Now, once we have this report, we're going. We already know the entry failed, so we are getting our booking entry and this report to this AI task. You are a booking agent. You will receive a booking entry with a name, day and time. You will receive a booking entry report that will show if there are any issues with the items in the entry. Your responsibility is to synthesize this information to complete or update the booking entry accurately. So we're going to give it the booking name, the date for booking, and time for booking to check them out for us and update them according to this report. In this case, we remove the date for booking and time for booking. This was the AI decision, and we are sent back again to our first AI bookmaker agent module, the AI data collection, to get back to get a date and a time for our booking. In this case, let's say Friday at 3 p.m. Okay, we have no booking here for now. Now we're gonna get all our data checked if everything is okay. Okay, our details are policy compliant. We're getting our data ready for Google push. We're getting a check. There are no slots. Okay, and we get an error. Oh, I know what this error is. Okay, let me check here for a moment to make sure. Okay, it should be, yeah. Okay, so basically this error is because we've loaded the authentication key for Google such a long time ago, and our authentication failed when we tried to push the event into Google Calendar. But we'll do this. How can I help you? I want you to book me up for Friday at 3 p.m. I'm John Wick. Whatever. John whatever. Okay, let's see what our AI will do. Okay, it will register our bearer key. It got all our information the first time, all our details. It converted everything. Okay, everything is compliant. Okay, we're getting our date transformed. No time events. Event created. Okay, so okay, we have our event in Google Calendar. So this is what basically this application is. It can actually turn um, normal language into uh, a booking in Google Calendar using the API. Hey, I want you to thank you if you stick so far into this video. I know it was not easy. So see you next time. Bye.